Ciao, how are you? Hey, I'm doing good today. Thank you. How are you doing? Glad to hear you're enjoying Twitch in your home office. Da, 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 da. Sometimes we don't know who we are or where to go, and it feels like we're just waiting for somebody else to come and tell us who we are and where we should go. Where we should go. How to grow. Please help me grow. We are all just seeds waiting for the sun, waiting under cover of dark until we've won. Who are you gonna be? Will you see? Feeling like you never were the one you're waiting for, the one you're waiting for. But you are the one you've been waiting for. Sometimes it seems like we're all alone. Sometimes it seems the matter won't ever be any better, be any better. But don't you know you are the one you've been waiting for? You are the one you've been waiting for. So don't wait anymore. Don't wait anymore. Don't wait anymore. Don't wait anymore. Don't wait, oh, don't wait anymore. Thanks, Chavo. Chavo or Chavo? Thank you for listening. That was just a little improvisation. I think I need to adjust. I need to adjust my sound settings here. Maybe like, yeah, like so. I think that's a little better. Hello, Maximo. Welcome in. Nice to see you here today. I am not taking requests today. As you can see, my request list is closed today. I'm just doing some improvisation and probably going to work on some songwriting. Started writing some new songs. Yeah, and I figured I'd take today to try to work on some of them, so. Nice. Chavo. I call you Chavo. This is a song that I've just started writing. Not sure exactly what the song is yet. We've been here waiting for all the trees are growing round the sea, and I believe once I was a child at heart. I wore away heart that's always wanting to say I couldn't tell you, but I'm free. Me, you'll see. Me, you'll see. Thanks, Chavo. Yeah, I'm just working on. It doesn't have lyrics yet. Just singing random words. Hey, Beady Pose, welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing today? Thanks for dropping by. Aza is here. Hello, Aza. Welcome in. So nice to see you. I was just working on a new song. I don't know what the song is yet. Pretty sure it's about a tree. That's about all I know. Yeah. So if you haven't been to my channel before, I do lots of things. Sometimes I play cover requests. Today the requests are closed because I am just doing some improv and trying to get some songwriting done. So yeah, that's what you can expect today, is to hear me fiddling around with different things, singing, some non-words because I'm trying to figure out what the song is about. Yeah, so if it sounds like it's unfinished, that's because it is. And I hope you kind of enjoy a window into the creative process. Hello, Hip Hop Man. So nice to see you back here. It was great to have you on my stream last week. Asa, yes, my voice. My voice is mostly back. Yeah. It's always nice. I had COVID like a few weeks ago. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired today, but yeah, but things are good. How about with you? Of course, Hip Hop Man. Always nice to have new people here. Do you also do streams? Do you make hip hop? Alright, I think I'm gonna change this piano sound. Let's see, what do I want to change it to? Probably a felt piano, maybe this one. That's kind of nice. What would it sound like if we put it in a hall? That's kind of nice. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Alright, let's play around with this one. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that you were sick. Glad that you're feeling better now. Ah, you'd love to be a DJ one day. That's awesome. That's really cool. Here where I live in Berlin, electronic music is such a big part of the culture, and DJing, and yeah, it's really cool. When you see people do that, it makes you realize, like, yeah, how much skill that takes. And sorry, I like noticed something in the sound here. kind of weird. Let me see if I can fix that. Oh, thank you so much for the bits. I really appreciate that. Can I play like an improv for you or anything like that? I'm not actually taking requests from my list today, but I really appreciate that. Maybe I'll sing a little thank you. Hey, hip hop man, thank you for the gift of 300 bits. It's so appreciated. I hope you get to visit Germany one day. I hope that one day you'll be able to say you're a successful DJ and you make people's days so much better. That was a silly improv. I actually don't like this piano sound. I'm going to change it. It's too, I don't know, it's too muddy. How about this one? How about this? That's kind of interesting. You're welcome, hip hop man. Thank you. Enjoy your lurk, Aza. Alright, we're gonna have to, I'm gonna take a look at my notes. I had some lyric ideas for this song. Let's see if I can find them. Alright. Once was a child with wire hair, callous hands in springtime fair, climbing tall branches. There was magic in the air. My tree was born so long before me, and she'll live on when I'm 6 feet deep. Her roots go deep and branches touch the sky. I took her fruit and so I grew. The sky was gray, then the sky was blue, and I went away into the world forgetting you. Tree was born so long before me, and she'll live on when I'm 6 feet deep. Her roots go deep and branches are so free. I took her fruit and so I grew. The sky was green. Once was a child with wild hair, color sounds and springtime fair. I climbed your trunk and branches into the magic air. My tree was born so long before me, and you'll live on when I'm 6 feet deep. Roots go deep and branches are so free. I took your fruit and so I grew. The sky was gray and the sky was blue, and I went away into the world, forgetting you. I took your fruit and so I grew. The sky was gray and so unknown. All the people that I met, no one is like you. I once was a child with spring in my hair. My hands were callous and so fearless, climbing to the magic in me air. You were born long before me, and I think you'll live on when I'm 6 feet deep. Your roots go deep and branches stretch so freely. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. I'm just working on a new song there. Guys, let me know how the sound quality is. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell on my end what you guys are hearing. Alright, so I was just singing through some lyric ideas I had for this new song that I'm writing. And some of them worked, some of them didn't work so well. Once was a child with wild hair, callous hands, springtime fair, climbing drunken branches, magic in the air, my tree. I think it's nice to use second person. Maybe say you were born long before me, and you'll live on when I'm 6 feet deep. You'll live on when I'm 6 feet deep. Roots go deep and branches stretch so free. I took your fruit and so I grew. The sky was gray, then the sky was blue, and I went away into the world forgetting you. Oh, that's alright. It kind of works. Once was a child, wild hair, callous hands, springtime fair. Touching magic. Your trunk. I already talked about branches in the second verse, so maybe your wooden arms Once was a child with wild hair, callous hand, springtime fair, your wooden arms. A light on your wooden arms, carried. Your wooden arms carried. I don't know. Lifted, maybe lifted by wooden arms into the magic air. Let's see. Once was a child with wild hair, callous hands in springtime fair, lifted by your wooden arms into the magic air. Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to change it, but that's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. Thank you, Hip Hop Man. I really appreciate that. Killer Carrot, welcome in. Killer Carrot asked, do you know a song about a chicken? It would be cool. I do not, but I can improvise a song about a chicken. Let's see. Let's make a song about a chicken. I don't know. Chickens, bark, 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 bark. Chickens. I don't know. Give me some lyrics, people. Chickens, bark, bark, bark. I don't know. Chickens make me think of like they're like running around and like scratching the ground and like poking, and they have very silly brains. What can we write about a chicken? Chickens. My song that I was just writing is stuck in my head, so I can't think of chickens. Let me change the piano sound. Chickens. What do you guys think about chickens? Do you like them? Do you eat them? I don't eat chickens. But I'm not sure how much I like them either. Chickens are a type of bird. They are called a flock and not a herd. They like to peck around in soil and find little things to eat as they toil. Chickens, 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 chickens. They're not the smartest bird in the bunch. I don't know if that's true, but I have a hunch that they are pretty silly little bird brains. And I once knew a girl who had a pet chicken. She really loved her, and she didn't eat chickens. And apparently Chickens can be good pets. Did you know that? Alright, that was a very silly song. I hope you enjoyed that extremely silly song. Oh, Adam altogether says exciting. Exciting. They can't fly, but they are birds, lol. That's true. Thanks, Carrot. Thank you. They can't fly, but they are birds. They stay on the ground in their herd of chickens, talking chicken language, buck, buck, buck. Chickens, 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 buck, 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 buck. Oh, hello! Who just followed me? Is it? Wait, hold on. Sorry, I can't read. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Smith. Killer Carrot, thank you. I appreciate that very much. I'm glad my chicken improv didn't send you away. All right. Thank you, Adam, altogether. I appreciate your follow very much. Today we're not actually taking requests on my song list, otherwise I would offer you one, but feel free to suggest a funny or serious topic of improv, and I will be happy to try it for you. Today we're just doing improv and also some songwriting. So yeah. Excellent indeed. Chickens are a type of bird. Oh God. Chickens are a type of bird. Chickens are a type of bird that doesn't fly, and they're not called a herd because they're called a flock, and they like to peck around on the ground. Chickens are a type of bird that say bok bok, and they like to be heard making silly sounds all together. Da, da. Da, 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 da. Hi, 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 Ooh, Mr. Smith, this is Waves Harmony. And glad to have a fellow songwriter in here. Adam once wrote a song about a boneless chicken, but it was a flop. Lol. stars may thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, oh, oh. That was a little improv using my vocal harmonizer. Yeah, Mr. Smith, it is called Waves Harmony, and yeah, it's really nice. It's really easy to use, and you can just choose like the key you're in and what kind of what mode you want to use. That was just A minor, and yeah, it's really fun to just experiment with it and see how it sounds. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with it. Thanks, Hip Hop Man. I appreciate that. Appreciate it very much. Oh, Dr. Whom is here. Hello. How are you doing? What's new with you? Have you worked on your song challenge? Did you decide what cover you're gonna do? I haven't done it. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it, to be honest. Yeah, this month is just super busy, but hopefully next month. For those of you guys that don't know, I participate usually monthly in a song challenge at Hugo Moreau's channel. But this month probably not, because we are traveling over the weekend, and then it's already gonna be due in a few days, and I haven't done anything. So yeah, honestly, that's probably not gonna happen, but that's all right. So yeah, let's continue writing this song. It's about a tree. It's about, like, it's developing still, the concept, but I know it's about like a tree. It's like, you know, that feeling when there's an old tree that you remember from your childhood, and then you have wonderful memories about it, and then at some point you come back to that place after a long time, and the tree has been cut down and it's gone, you know. That's kind of the inspiration for this. So I haven't quite captured that yet in the lyrics, so I have to think of some more lyrics. But yeah, that's what it's about. It's about like nostalgia, good memories, then like grief and sadness that like something beautiful is gone. And it's like something that should have still been there, you know? Like a tree can live so long, and yet we feel as humans like we can just do whatever we want. Like a tree is like in our way, and so we cut it down. And yeah, even a really old tree that has been there for so long. I personally find that super sad, and so yeah, I think this song is gonna be about that. Dr. Whom says, I was working on a Nine Inch Nails cover, but it proved much harder than I thought. Ah, yeah, fuck. Yeah, Nine Inch Nails, it's challenging for sure. Challenging for sure. Would you mind saying what you went with, or will it be a surprise? Carrot says we had a tree that had a swing. That's really cool. Yeah, it sounds really nice. Um, yeah, I don't know. I find trees, like there's certain trees that I remember very well. Like there was my the apple tree in my grandmother's backyard. Seemed so huge when I was a child, you know? And then when I grew up, that tree is like small, but it was like the perfect tree for a small child to climb. And yeah, I just felt like when I would climb to the top of that tree, I would just feel like on top of the whole world, right? Um, yeah. Mia Tupi, hello. Hello, welcome in. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? I was just talking about the song that we're writing, and talking about memories of trees, like special trees that, you know, as children, um, I don't know, trees that are like that we interact with as children. I feel like like you remember those trees, like trees that you climb, you know, trees that were in your backyard or your grandparents' backyard or whatever, you know. I don't know. And then like yeah, they have their own personality, and then we like cut them down when they're in the way. Um, yeah, recently there was a big tree that was near where I live, like a giant chestnut tree. Amazing, like this huge canopy. It would provide so much shade and everything, which by the way, like as the climate is changing, like shade is freaking important and awesome. Like, have you ever experienced where like just like if you're in the shade of a building versus like under a tree, like how much nicer and cooler like tree shade is, like walking in the forest or something, like that shade, like the dappled sunlight coming through the trees, that just feels awesome. Anyways, so yeah, that tree, like we came back from a trip and it was gone. Like it was just like all there was sawdust, and it was just it's like hot and like so exposed and just so like that was so depressing. Like why? And I found out why. It's because they decided to like build extra, like there was already an apartment on that land, or like apartment building, and that apartment building had its own like gated like garden area with the tree and like, you know, nice green area. And yeah, they decided to like take all that out and just put a second apartment building like in that garden. So now like those people that had a nice garden next to their apartment building don't have it anymore, and they're gonna like stare at another freaking concrete building. And yeah, they took out that tree. It must have been like 100 years old. I really don't know, but it was like it's like this big around, you know? Like this is an old freaking tree. Mr. Smith says, I live in the South and we take our shade trees very seriously. Ah, yes. Yeah, that makes sense. Chavo says, I have 2 huge walnut trees in my garden. Oh, that's awesome. That's very cool. I think having a garden with trees is such a pleasure. We live in an apartment, we don't have a garden. But yeah, I do feel sad when like they cut down trees in our neighborhood. It's just, it just seems so short-sighted, you know? But I guess it just makes sense. Like here, I'm in Berlin, by the way, if those of you don't know me already. I am from the US, but I've been based in Berlin for the past 10 years. So yeah. But like the housing situation here is a bit like tight, and so yeah, it just yeah, they want to build new housing wherever they can. Yep, but it's sad, you know? Trees are deserving to like have a place too, and we get a lot from them, you know? Like it's not like we don't benefit from them. We certainly do. And when you have a neighborhood that has less and less trees, it's like it's sad. Like who wants to live there? Especially now it's getting freaking hot. Even here in Berlin, it's you know, the summers are getting a lot hotter, and we're not really built for it, like infrastructure wise, because historically it hasn't gotten that hot. So, you know, air conditioning and like things are not really built to work with a, you know, hot climate. So yeah, that's not great. It's interesting, yeah, like in Europe, because it's a lot of places here aren't really like built for a warmer climate. It's often more uncomfortable, like it's often more a problem with the heat than like in like California or like, you know, places that like it's been hot for a long time. So it's pretty easy to stay cool there, because if you go to like a supermarket or whatever, it's always gonna be cool with like air conditioner and stuff. But here, no such thing has been a problem in the past. So, anyways, enough of my rant slash sermon or whatever. I think I will look at a different song that I've been writing. This one's called Atlas. All right. On my shoulders is the world, been bearing crosses since I was a girl, and I am faithful. I'll never let you down, no matter how you hurt me, no matter if I drown. I am Atlas, on my shoulders is the world, bearing crosses since I was a girl. I am faithful, I'll never let you down, no matter how you hurt me, no matter if I drown. You are Atlas, on your shoulders is the world. You've been bearing crosses since you were a girl. shoulders is the world. Been bearing crosses since I was a girl. And I am faithful, I never let you down. No matter how you hurt me, no matter if I drown. I am endless, on my shoulders is the world. I've been bearing crosses since I was a girl. And I am faithful, I never let you down. No matter how you hurt me, no matter if I drown. That was a song I'm working on called Atlas. It's not finished yet. I need to write some more lyrics and yeah, figure out what else I want to happen in that song. Yeah, basically just have like two verses. And yeah, I need to write some other stuff for it, so trying to brainstorm what else. Thank you, Dr. Whom. Appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Smith. A key change. That's true. That is true. Carrot says, I like the song Atlas. The singer is awesome. Aw. Thank you. Yeah, key change could work. But first I need to finish like the main part before thinking about a key change. So that's the main idea. I think what I've written already is probably the chorus, which means I need to write some verses. Da 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 da. You never left me only choice. You never gave me a choice about it. What I want, be I am endless. On my shoulders is the world. Yeah, that kind of works. Da 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 da. Da 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 na 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 na. La da 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 da. I'm endless. On my shoulders is the world. Bearing crosses since I was a girl. That transition works, so let's see what can we do with these chords. Always wanna. So the chorus is kind of like telling what is the situation. So maybe we should try doing more showing in the verse. So maybe some kind of story, like I always was You never learned, you never gave me. I never had a choice. Well, that's more showing or more telling. But I do like it. I never had a choice. When we blah, na, 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 na. Ba, 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 da, da. When we when you wanted I never had a choice. When you wanted, when you want me to love me, I never had a choice. When you wanted, when you wanted love, no. When you wanted to, when you wanted to, when you wanted to want me, I never had a choice. Didbox, hello, nice to see you. How are you doing? We are trying to do some songwriting. I'm working on a song called Atlas. Thank you, Mr. Smith. I appreciate that. Yeah, I like this sequence. It's nice. Very simple, but very nice. Sometimes simple is better, you know? Sometimes we overcomplicate things as musicians, I think. It's nice to get complicated, but also nice to, especially for writing a song with like very personal lyrics, it's nice to be more on the simple side. That's my philosophy, I think. When you wanted to, I don't know, this is not right, but it just works. When you wanted to escape me, I never had a choice. Wanted to escape me, I never had a choice. You want, always looking for something, something, something. I never had a voice. Yeah, that works. And then da 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 da. I never had a choice. I was looking na 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 na, but I never had a voice. That could work. I am endless. On my shoulders is the world. Alright, so we just have some just need some placeholder lyrics. Sometimes I do that where like I'm not sure about a certain line, but I know I need like a certain rhythm or a certain rhyme. You want him with me, I never had a choice. Always looking for, always looking for the answers. Always looking for the, always looking for the, all I'm looking for a melody. A melody inside me, but I never had a voice. Oh. Inside me was a melody, but I never had a voice when you wanted. When you want to talk over me, when you want to talk over me, I never had a choice. Inside me was a melody, but I never had a voice. I am endless. On my shoulders is a... it kind of works. Yeah, it kind of works. It's a kind of a placeholder, but yeah, it kind of works. Didbox says, going well, thanks. And you? I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing good as well. A few weeks ago I had COVID, and then I was sick again, like after that. Yeah, and I'm glad to have my voice back, but I feel like my voice has definitely suffered a bit over the past months. Mr. Smith says, I try not to make things too complicated, but it happens anyway. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes that happens, and I think for me anyways, it helps to take a little break, maybe like have 2 projects you're working on in one time. Like if you feel like it's getting overly complicated on one of them and you're like losing perspective on it, try like taking a break for a few days and giving like your brain a rest. Then maybe coming back to that one and then seeing again, like, is this level of complexity necessary? I always favor like cutting things back and like simplifying it, especially when you're trying to get a personal message across. Now, if it's an instrumental song, sometimes it's nice to like get really complicated because you're not trying to like showcase the voice and the lyrics as much. But yeah, of course, it's all with art. It's all personal. It's all personal preference, and everybody does it different. But yeah. Chavo, the hardest thing is to stop at the right point when working on something. Yes, it is very hard because it's very easy as artists for us to just keep wanting to just like tweak it just a little more. Like, oh, like it's not perfect yet. Like we can make it better. I mean, the nice thing about art, though, like with music, you can always like come back to a song later in life and like do a different version. But if you get trapped in that common situation that I think a lot of people are in, and I have been in the past, where like nothing is ever perfect enough, so you never actually share your music with people. You never actually like get it out there because you keep waiting for it to be perfect. Like that's kind of a trap, I feel like, because then you end up waiting forever and like life is going by, life is short. Like that's my belief, is like you gotta, like, if you want to get your stuff out there ever, like you have to like make those hard decisions of like, okay, it may not be perfect, but perfect doesn't really exist. And we're not going to wait for perfect. We're going to wait for something you're happy enough with, Yeah. Zauberformel, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? AJ Officials is in here. Hello. Guten Tag. How are you? I am doing better. Yes, I am doing much better. Mr. Smith says, I've been working on the same album for 2 years. It's a struggle. I hear you. I hear you, for sure. It took me really a lifetime, honestly, to start releasing music. The album I'm working on right now is actually all music that I wrote when I was a teenager. And that was a long time ago, guys. I know I don't look like it, but that was kind of a lifetime ago. But it's like a project of taking those songs and giving them a voice. Even though they're so old and they're so, they're written by like a completely different version of myself. But I think that it's a really nice therapeutic project to go back and like show them some appreciation. So yeah. But yeah, Mr. Smith, I think that for me, it's helped a lot to come to the point where instead of like trying to perfect things, I just try to give myself some deadlines and some general goals and restrictions and say like, yeah, our music that we make is very impersonal and important to us, and it's hard to sometimes let go. But it's worth it because that's like capturing. The music isn't supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to capture the moment in time where you made it, and it captures like your emotions, your feelings at that time, and it captures also like the skills that you have at that time, right? So if you think of it that way, it's almost like a beautiful thing. Like it's not perfect, but it shows like where I was at that time when I made it, and we have to be okay with that. Otherwise, we never release things. Yeah, anyways, those are my thoughts. AJ is doing better, and yeah, I'm glad to hear that you're doing better mentally recently. Really happy to hear that. And congrats, Mr. Smith, on releasing your first EP. That's really a really big milestone, and you should definitely be very proud of that. 5 tracks of your worst mood. Yeah, that's super important to finish those songs and to get it out there and express yourself. Aza says, I'm so happy to hear that with your music now, and I'm loving listening to your music. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I have a few releases out, just a few, and I have a couple songs hopefully coming out at the end of August. Yeah, it's a process and it takes time, but yeah, everybody, I think, every artist, I think, goes through a lot of these similar challenges. Oh yeah, I was working on Atlas. All right, so we were doing When You Want to Lonely. I never had a choice. Inside me was a melody, but I never had a voice. And I am Atlas on my shoulders. Oh my goodness, I think it's time to drink water. Goodness. And I ate Mexican food yesterday that my husband made at home, and so it was spicy, and because you don't really get spicy Mexican food in Germany. Excuse me. Yeah, so sometimes that affects my throat. You eat you make some questionable food choices, and then stuff gets irritated. So yeah, not the greatest for my voice, but that's okay. Sometimes we just have to enjoy stuff. Enjoy life. Step by step, says Isa. Yes, indeed. Okay, so the chorus goes, I am endless, my shoulders is the world, bearing crosses since I was a girl. and I am faithful. I'll never let you down. No matter how you hurt me, no matter if I drown. When you want down, okay, let's see if we can think of any concepts for another verse. I have this thing I'm working on with lyrics. Like, I like to tell a lot. Like, I like to use a lot of like telling about like metaphors and such. So there are images. I do use images, like, so I'm Atlas, on my shoulders is the world, I'm bearing crosses, blah blah blah. But like it's kind of this big like I'm telling you like what the song is about, kind of. Like, I'm just telling you the theme, right? But I need to work on using more showing, which is the difference between showing and telling is like showing, you use a lot more imagery, you tell like stories, like showing more of like a scene and actions and such things, whereas telling is more like giving big general like themes and yeah, telling feelings directly instead of like conveying them by showing an image. So I think both are good and are useful in songs, but showing can give it more, can make it feel less like you're being just like told what to think, and you're being given yeah, having more imagery in your mind. I think that like kind of gets you to the point that I want you to understand in the song without like just like giving it all away, right? So trying to think how I can do that. Dr. Whom says, can confirm showing is super hard. Yeah, it is. It's hard, and also I think it can also be done badly as well. So yeah. Like, I've seen some lyrics where it's like, you know, that they like tried really hard to do the showing, but it just seems forced. And I would say, like, at the end of the day, choose what feels authentic, even if it like goes against like advice about songwriting, you know? Like, just yeah, learn songwriting skills and practice them, and then at the end of the day, create the song that's most authentic. And if you feel like you're trying to, like, whatever you're doing is making it less authentic, then that's not what you want to do. So yeah, that's what my thoughts on that. Mr. Smith says Atlas was turned into stone by Perseus. That's a cool concept in itself. Yeah, I love the image of Atlas. Like, I've always loved that. This great mythological figure, and that's what I want in this song, that like a person who's always like putting somebody else first, who's always like putting their needs last, and it's like killing them, you know? Like, and but there's just like this mythic figure, this long-suffering figure. That's also why I use the image of cross, because it's like this burden, this like martyrdom, right? Yeah. Oh, thanks for the hug, AJ. Here's a hug back. Carrot says, I'm Atlas. Some things turn into dirt and all they do is hurt. Nice. I am Atlas, but some things turn to dirt and all they do is hurt. It's a nice rhyme, dirt and hurt. I like that. Oh, that that rhyme is in Hurt by Nine Inch Nails, right? Yeah, which is one of my favorite songs. Yep, you can have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. Yep, hurt and dirt. Yep, good rhyme there. So yeah, when you want to talk over me, I never had a choice. Inside me was a melody, but I never had a voice. I am endless, on my shoulders is the world. I've been bearing crosses since I was a girl. I am faithful, I'll never let you down. No matter how you hurt me, no matter if I drown. When you gave me all the melody. Went to church every Sunday when I was growing up in a family where went to church every Sunday. Family Sunday rhymes kind of. Growing up in a family where blah 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 blah. Went to church every Sunday. Wanted to be. Wanted someone to be proud of me. Growing up in a family where growing up in a family where being good was a personality. Nah, that's too long. Went to church every Sunday, wanted someone to be proud of. Growing up in a family where being good was a no, that's too long. Was a growing up in a family where Oh, thank you, Zoop, for following me. I really appreciate that. We are just working on some lyrics right now to a song I'm writing called Atlas. Renat is here. Hello, I didn't see you. I was so focused on songwriting. How are you doing? Mr. Smith says, I'm Atlas, my shoulders never fail. I'm Atlas, cast down to living hell. Oh, fail in hell. I like that. That's pretty good. Cast down to living hell. Oh, that's nice. Go to church on a Sunday, back to it on Monday. Everything was based on works. Oh, works, yeah. Works. I am trying to rhyme. I'm trying to get an E sound at the end. Being good. Let's look at a rhyming dictionary. That might help. We'll find happily, faculty, agony, apathy, lazily, avidly, analogy, gravity, randomly, opacity, practically, profanity. Growing up in a family where we never use profanity. Where no one used profanity. I don't know, maybe that's a little too silly, but it's true though. Growing up in a family where no one used profanity. Went to church every Sunday. Wanted someone to be proud of me. Oh, but it kind of works. It works for now. It's good enough. It's good enough. Glum day. Renat says, I'm good finishing work and going home in a bus. Going home in a bus. Usually, like, you've often been on my stream while you're driving a car, right? Do you sometimes take the bus, or is there something wrong with your car today? Pulskadot says, hi, what are you wanting to rhyme with? I was rhyming family. So I got family, profanity, Sunday, and proud of me. Yeah, but I think I'm good with this verse for now. This is in my process. I like to like sing things like freely, and I'll just sing some random words that kind of come to me, and then I'll kind of form some ideas, and then I form sort of like placeholder lyrics, and then later I go back and like shape them more. So right now we have, when you want to talk over me, I never had a choice. Inside me was a melody, but I never had a voice. I am endless. On my shoulders is the world. Been bearing crosses since I was a girl. And I am faithful. I'll never let you down. No matter how you hurt me, no matter if I drown. Growing up in a family where no one used profanity. Went to church every Sunday. Wanted someone to be proud of me. Growing up in a family where no one used profanity. I went to church every Sunday. Wanted someone to be proud of me. I am endless. On my shoulders is the world. Been bearing crosses since I was a girl. And I am faithful. I'll never let you down. No matter how you hurt me, no matter if I drown. 'Cause I am endless. On my shoulders is the world. But bearing crosses since I was a girl. And I am faithful. I'll never let you down. No matter how you hurt me, no matter if I drown. You are endless. On your shoulders is the world. You've been bearing crosses since you were a girl. And you were faithful. You never let me down. But I never meant to hurt you. Never meant to let you drown. Yeah, that's what I got so far. yeah, it needs some more work. And then when I eventually record it, I think I'm gonna do this one with I want to have some guitar in there, electric guitar. I want this to be heavy, so it's gonna be transformed into a different style. I see this one being like, it's a ballad. Most of the songs I write end up being ballads. But yeah, this one definitely has a darker undercurrent that I think it'd be good to have some electric, like heavy electric guitar in there. Hello, Brew Hits Danny 1. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Renat says you just had opportunity to come home in a bus finally. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I like taking public transportation because then you don't have to worry about focusing on the road, and you can just like do whatever you want. Read a book, listen to something, and you can even like close your eyes and relax. So, yep. Cool. So yeah, I think we're gonna take a break from writing this song. It's always good to give yourself a break, especially when you've achieved something in writing, and then just give yourself a little bit of a break so your brain can think about something else, and then when you come back to it, oftentimes you have more ideas. I think I'm gonna play some of my original songs for you. I'm gonna start with Ash, which is a song that you can hear on all the major streaming platforms. Just look up Heartblood, spelled like this up here, Heartblood, all one word, and you will find my music on streaming platforms. And this song is one of them. written my last words, and I've eaten my last meal, and I'm walking down the road all alone to my home. That was an original song called Ash, which you can hear on all the streaming platforms. Thank you, Dr. Whom. Thank you, Renat. Man, it's getting warm in this room. Like in summer, it gets warm in here. We don't have air conditioning here. Yeah, it's like, a little stuffy. How's the weather where you guys are? Thank you, Mr. Smith. Really appreciate that. Oh, my voice is getting kind of scratchy. Yeah, so we just have 10 more minutes. So soon enough I'm gonna raid out. Seems like a good time. You can hear like the scratchies in my voice. I think I'm gonna do a little mindful moment with you guys. It's something I've been doing recently, where we just take a little pause and I guide you in some breathing, some relaxation. I think it's a nice little thing. Also because I want to relax, so it helps me to do that. And yeah, let's do that. Okay. So I'd like us to, wherever you are, if it's safe to do so, take a pause. You can sit comfortably in your chair, or if you're standing, that's okay too, but try to find a comfortable position. And start by taking a long, deep breath. Oftentimes when we get caught up in the day and we're getting stressed out, we don't even notice that our breath becomes very shallow. So what we want to do here is just try to elongate the breath a little bit while still keeping it natural. So I'm going to do some deep breaths in and out, and feel free to follow along with the sound of my breathing. gonna start while you let your breaths out. Try to relax muscles one at a time. So starting from your face. On the out breath, try to relax the muscles in your face. Your eyebrows, your cheeks, your jaw. And if you can't relax them, that's okay too. Just notice that you have some tension going on, and maybe it would be good to take some time to relax. Now try that with your shoulders. And release on the out breath. Feel the shoulders drop down just a little bit farther away from your ears. Do it again, but this time when you breathe in, draw your shoulders up to your ears. And on the out breath, drop them way down. We're going to take one last breath together, and if your eyes are closed, then on your out breath, you're going to open your eyes, feeling much better than you did before. And I hope that was relaxing for some of you, and I hope that gave you a little break in the middle of your day. And it certainly made me feel a little better. And yeah, wishing you all a very lovely Tuesday. Forgot what day it was. And hello, Press Dad. Welcome in. Great job on memorizing those songs on the piano. That can be a big challenge. Wim Hof. Yes, Wim Hof does some different breathing techniques. I don't really know his techniques, but yeah. So that was a little relaxing close to our stream. Usually we don't do that at the end, we do it at the middle. But yeah, sending you all love today. I hope you are able to make today as great as it can be despite all of the stresses and everything else in our lives. And yeah, we're gonna find a raid target now. So let's see who is online. We got Earth's Last Echo, Zan B, Tire Jam Music. What is Tire Jam Music doing? I think we might rate Tire Jam. Tire Jam finished medical university just to become another streamer on Twitch. Ah, nice. Oh, and he has doggos and kitties. His name is Serge. He loves singing sad songs. Sounds great. All right, so let us Carrot says, now we're relaxed. Let's raid these fuckers. Exactly. We shall raid them in a very relaxed manner. Raid. Tire Jam Music. Oh. And I always do raids wrong. Don't know why. There we go. Raid has been created. And we've got a raid call normal one and also a sub-raid call, so go ahead and copy the one that applies to you, and we will be off in just a moment. Thanks again, everybody, for being here. It was a very chill stream. I wish you all a very lovely day, and I will see you at the very latest next Tuesday. Alright, take care, guys. Bye.